going on, party people? I'm back again, another random topic video. And this one I call F Your Emotions / taking offense. Because, you know, we live in an era where people are very hypersensitive for a variety of different reasons. You know, whether maybe they suffered from some kind of oppression before in the past, or maybe they was the ones oppressing somebody else and now they're trying to make up for it. Everyone's offended by every single thing, by things people say on social media. They're offended what people say in interviews. They're offended what people say on their shows. They're offended by the things people do. I mean, I seen something people was offended by. Matter of fact, I don't want to give specific examples for by the time this comes out. It's like months have went by. Anyway, people just constantly getting offended and bent out of shape. And not only that, it's one thing to be in your feelings about something. It's another thing when nowadays people want to call for people's jobs. They want to protest. I mean, I understand protesting is like back in style now, but I mean, damn, you motherfuckers ain't got to protest every damn thing. Everything is not protestable, you know, if that's a word. I mean, we're human, you know, people are going to say stupid shit from time to time. The more you talk, the better your chances are of saying some stupid shit. Mainly, that's why I'm always quiet. I have less of a chance of saying something stupid. Matter of fact, there's an old saying that says, it's better to be quiet and be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. People are gonna say stupid things all the time. So, and everyone wants to just take offense to it. Everyone wants to, oh, this person should be fired. We should boycott this. We should protest that. We're gonna be outside with picket signs, and we don't want you to be able to support your family. And it's kind of crazy, because what's gonna happen when when all these people are losing their jobs over a momentary lapse of judgment? How else are they gonna feed their families? Also, and then other people don't want to hire them because they don't want to deal with the backlash of dealing with this person who offended everybody. So now what are these people gonna do? I mean, if that was me and I lost my job and I couldn't get another one because people fear backlash, I'd probably just turn to a life of crime. You know, I mean, then we have more criminals out there. Now what are you guys gonna do? There's more criminals out there. Now they're robbing you, when if you would have just used some compassion, some basic human understanding to, you know, we could point out when people say stupid things, but we don't have to call for their jobs, get all in our feelings. I mean, this generation is just way too emotional. I mean, things are crazy out here, man. There's another saying that says, where emotion exists, logic can't. So when somebody says something or does something that it gets you all emotional, it also means you're not thinking clearly. You know, your emotions are clouding your judgment. You know, and if you actually sat back and took the time to think it over, or matter of fact, if you are in this emotional space, you know, just take a second before you decide what you want to do on it, how you want to take action. Give it a few hours. Let your mood change. Once you calm down, then look at the problem and see how to best handle it. You know, that's what I do. You know, so if somebody says something that I don't like or does something that I don't like, I always say, you know what? I'm not going to make a decision right now of what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop, take my mind off it, go do something else, and I'm going to come back to it when I'm not in such a emotional state. Usually you realize, you know what, man, I'm glad I did that, because I might have did something rash had I handled it back when I was still furious or sad or whatever feeling, emotion you was having at that time. I'm going to give you even another philosophical quote. He who takes offense when none is intended is a fool. He who takes offense when offense is intended is a bigger fool. You shouldn't waste your time on, like, when somebody's not trying to, we can tell when someone's trying to offend us versus they just say something stupid. A lot of times we just don't know how to communicate with each other. We don't know what to say to each other that's going to sound cool or sound conversational or whatever. So people they just spout whatever they hear in some movie, or usually people just take things in pop culture and just try to apply it in the situation, you know, and usually ended up sounding extremely stupid. They shouldn't lose their jobs over that. Everyone deserves an ability to be able to feed their family, pay their rent, pay their mortgage, and live a great life. Now, if somebody's a repeat offender, you know, they constantly offend people and they just don't give a fuck, that's when we get them the hell out of there. You know, if somebody has a momentary lapse of judgment, calm down, people. Put your pitchforks away. You know, we don't need to go and search for Dr. Frankenstein. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna take a quote from the movie Scarface. You know, when he was, you know, his whole bad guy rant. You guys need somebody to point your finger at and say the bad guy. You know, you need somebody to distract people from all the bullshit that you got going on. You know, so anytime I see a group of people ready to grab their pitchforks, I'm like, what do they got going on? What are y'all doing over there? You know, why are you so fast to try to take arms, so to speak, against other people? Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Calm your asses down. Peace.